that if we can find Saddam's hidden bunker, or we can use the Keyhole 11 satellite to intercept the smallest commercial vehicle on the road to Baghdad, we can definitely find a huge 727 flying in kilos of cocaine from Colombia, especially when we know the routes that they take. It's not brain surgery. So there are questions to be asked, and I think the next generation or the generation after will probably be some kind of commission of inquiry. But until that time, people have to figure it out for themselves.
So, what have we learned today? If you can't score drugs on the street, go see your president? No, I don't think so. But thankfully, this is a very enlightening film. If you get a chance to see it, you will not be disappointed. And there's many great cameos by historical figures, so-called radicals from the past, and people involved, from the CIA. So it was very fascinating, and thank you, Lee, for being with us today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
My name is Scott, and today we're out at Washington Square Park, and we're experiencing Family Day, May 1st. Also, it is the New York's May Day J Day, which happens to be the Million Marijuana March. Today we're gonna get a little bit of coverage and let people know what's going on in the society and what the issues are about marijuana. Live event, Cures Not Wars, and coming up on me right here is Dana Beal, one of the guys that's running the show. Dana, what do you have to say about this whole event? How do you feel about the turnout?
Well, I would say it's the biggest yet. Maybe it isn't 100,000. Maybe they didn't get 100,000 in London. But I know that today, worldwide, they're going to consume 1 million joints in various marijuana marches around the world. We say 1 million in 99, 10 million in 2000.
10 million in the year 2000?
10 million in the year 2000.
How long did it take you to organize this event?
Working on it since November of 1997.
And what do you expect Giuliani to say about all this?
He'll say that was nobody here.
What about the press? How much press do you think will be involved out here?
Get some press.
All right, we'll get some more news from you in a little bit, and have a nice march.
R&D. We're a company that developed a system to move people in short distance, high volume situations like New York City or an airport or stadium mainly. And this is a prototype right here that me and my sons built out of scrap parts, and it's 100% operational, and I'll guarantee that for 10 years to operate with no money, no fuel, and 100% accessible to the workings of it to young people as young as 4 years old. A person sees this animation, what's all on this website right here. This is a cover page for a website. The website's gravtran.com, and you'll be able to see how this system works. It's a very simple system of transferring the potential energy into workable energy. And there's only a catapult right here, a cable, and a pulley in each corner of this system that the weight drops and shoots the car down a set of tracks. And the car be heavy with people, and the car declines at a rate of 25 feet per mile. Now when the car gets to the bottom, right here, the car's coming in for a landing, instead of using brakes, the car snags on a cable that picks up a heavy weight out of the ground, that slows the car down and brings it to a stop. The people get out, that heavy weight comes down and can pick up 5 empty cars and put them on top, and they catapult off in a different direction. The most advantage of a system like this is either in a square or in a triangle. Straight back and forth is a last resort, but it's well worth the effort, because you can estimate what this is going to cost and the impacts that are going to happen from this system for the next 100 years. And you can't even take a study like that on any system that's available today. But this system you can, because they're almost all zeros. There's no fuel input, there's very little wear, and maintenance is almost zero. And right here we have the Federal Environmental Protection Agency gives me their logo to use on the prototype, and the influence to educate and promote this system in every which way I can. And the next click on right here is a letter from the Department of Engineering from Newark, New Jersey, influencing to use this system out of Metro Transit, all different Amtrak and New Jersey Transit. And staffing company right here was written by myself and Tom Clark, who's the director for passenger trains at New Jersey Transit. And right here is an animation, and right here is a CAD drawing of a system that we're going to build for 350 people. That'll be 100% portable. We'll set it up against a stadium and operate it out of the parking lot. And right here, there's an explanation for all the mathematics of how this system works. This is the legal name for it on the patent material. It's Gravity Kinetic Transfer Transit Circuit. You click on it, you'll get pages that were written by students from Cooper Union and Bell Laboratories. And we're looking for any help we can get, especially in all.
Danny Kennedy, and I'm the director of Project Underground, which is a human rights organization in California working to support communities threatened by mining and oil operations. But we're in New York City because we're working around a couple of companies that have business here in the Big Apple. And in particular, we've got a campaign going which has concerned some New Yorkers of late, 2 of whom were murdered in Colombia along with another ally from Hawaii, working around Occidental Petroleum. It's a California-based company that wants to drill on sacred indigenous land in Colombia. And Ingrid Washinawatok, which was a leader of the indigenous community here in New York City from the Menominee Nation in Wisconsin, was one of the people killed in Colombia in March, along with Terry Freitas, who worked for Project Underground and the UWA Defense Working Group to try to support the UWA people, the tribe in Colombia, in their struggle against Occidental Petroleum. So we're helping to organize an international campaign against Occidental Petroleum, and also calling on the Colombian government to demarcate the indigenous land of the UWA tribe. If that happens, if the land is recognized and the land title is given to the UWA, then the UWA can say no to Occidental standing on their own rights. And so here in New York, just last Friday, there was a protest at the Colombian embassy in New York City, and representations were made to the Colombian consul by about 40 people to get them to demarcate the land of the UWA people. If you want more information about the 3 people that were killed in Occidental's proposed drilling area, Ingrid Washnawatok and Lahe Gay and Terry Freitas, these 3 activists from America who were murdered in March while working down to help the UWA keep Oxy out of UWA land, as the t-shirt says, you can check out our website, which is www.moles.org. That's moles.org. Or you can call Project Underground and find out more about the UWA Defence Working Group at 510-705-8981. That's 510-705-8981. Thanks, and help us keep the Occidental Petroleum drilling rigs off UWA territory.
Imprisonment, and eventually lose all our rights as marijuana smokers, or whether we adopt a program to do something positive, to solve the problem, to be proactive, to bring the drug war to an end.
Petroleum products. Petroleum products.
Don't push me like that.
Who better than ourselves to know how much is enough when you have an attack of glaucoma, when you are ready to have a spasm from epilepsy, or when you are vomiting because you have taken drugs to control your AIDS or your cancer. And where is all this cancer coming from anyway? Well, wait a minute. The clothes I'm wearing, these pants are 100% hemp. This is 60% hemp, 40% silk. This is hemp. This isn't giving my farmer any cancer. Nor are the pesticides that go to the cotton industry sifting in our water and our soil giving us more cancer.
workshop. And I'm Buddy Cage, and I'm watching that workshop too. The World Culture Workshop. We're both watching. In between shiatsu massages, that is. Yeah.
Shows why he's one of the best hoop dancers in the world.